Okay, so here we are on Friday, May 24th in the futures market with NQ doing the new setup, the new strategy. So now I'm looking for a candle to close. This is the opening candle right here. Let me see if I could do this. Vertical line. All right, that's the opening candle. I'm looking for a candle to close below it or above it, whichever direction. And then going to be able to put my limit order in and wait for the trade to come to me. So we'll see. All right, when that happens, I'll bring it to you. Or looking for an M pattern or a W pattern or a channel or one of the four things that we talked about on the strategy video, which was the last video. I'll link that strategy video in the end screen, so it just makes it easy if anybody is coming in today and didn't get to see it. Then they can know what the strategy is I'm using right now. Only looking at the charts, not using any kind of indicators or anything like that. Just straight up trading off the charts in a 50K combine right now. Going back to 50K combine. Still got the live account, and I'll still be trading that and bringing it to you when the market conditions are in favor of that. But I'm going to go back and focus on growing a 50K combine, getting an express funded account set up in the wings. And that's what the mission is right now. And only using the charts with no indicators. One chart, one monitor, keeping it simple. And just so you guys know, like for those of you who are also new coming to the channel, like I'm not affiliated with Topstep. Yes, I'm trading with them, but I'm not affiliated with them. I do not get any kind of kickbacks for them to promote them or anything like that. You know, I have the option to do that, but I didn't want to do it because I wanted everything I say on here to be unbiased. I want to give you my real opinion of everything. It seems like every channel that I've seen on the tubes, basically, you know, it's like, oh, all this stuff about prop firm this, prop firm that, Topstep, or Apex, or my funded futures, or whatever it is. And then they're like, and you can find a discount link in the description below, right? Because they're getting kickbacks to go on there and talk about it. And I didn't want to be that. I want my opinion to be unbiased. When you hear me talk about prop firms, I want you to be able to say, oh, he's not getting paid by one prop firm to talk, say bad things about another prop firm or to promote a certain thing. No, I'm not getting paid by any of them. So just so that's clear. All right, let's go. Get a close above, it looks like. I staged my risk reward right here. It's really easy. I can just grab this and flip it and move it and do whatever. Just got to take this to my the center line to my entry, wherever that's going to be. And then that's my 1-to-1. On NinjaTrader, you come up to the little pencil right here, risk reward. And then when you're in here, once you got it on the chart, you can right click in properties and you can change it ratio to 2-to-1, 3-to-1, whatever it is that you're looking for. Makes it easy. Okay, so now we got this close in above, it looks like. Close in above in 10 seconds. So I'm going to go down here and right click. Right click, sell, stop limit 1.
Order submitted.
All right, so now I got my limit order in for a break to the downside. New lows, a jump in short. So when that happens, here's my risk reward marker, right? So that's my entry right there. My stop will be at the high. So if that's right there now, then I can look and see, 777 minus 735. So around 40, roughly 40 points. That'll be looking at a move, 40 times 20. And then I can see what my risk reward is. So if it's 40 times 20, it's $800. It's an $800 move right there. Yeah, $840 would be the risk in this trade. So now if I decide that that's too much, I can go over to the MNQ. I mean, I only have a $1,000 daily loss limit, so it's pretty close to the loss limit. If this was like a $1,500 risk, then clearly I wouldn't be able to do it because I wouldn't be able to give it enough room to breathe. I would have to go over to the MNQ and do it. If this was a live account and I was, $2,000 away from blowing it up, this is definitely not a trade I would take in the NQ. I'd switch over to the MNQ and appropriately size my position from there. Okay, so I just put an order and we got a bit of a W pattern here forming up. If it wants to break this W pattern, and I'm gonna put it right at that tip, I give it a little bit of room. But if it wants to break that, I'll take this to the long side. It's kind of a sloppy W. I like it to have a taller beginning here, but it's still a W. So I'll take it. The other part that's forming up here is a bit of a channel. So you got a lot of stuff happening at the same time. A lot of different possibilities at the same time here.
Order filled.
Okay, long right now. Stop. There's the bottom of this. All right, so that's a trade. It's in. Got my stop in. Got my target in. We're going to make it or we're not. And then, yeah, and then we'll have to come back tomorrow because this loss will be too huge to trade again today. And if it's still trying to retrace this, it's got a long way to go. Climb this tower. All right, look at that massive sell-off, and it's been slowly working its way back up. Let's see if it wants to do that now, or does it want to come back down, break this, and start looking for new lows. Chances are it's going higher. It's going to retrace all the way back up here. Here's a fun thing to look at back in the charts here. So yesterday, that big sell-off that took place, what did it start with? A big M pattern, right? Look at that M pattern, how sharp that is. Up, down, up, boom, broke, and then all the way down. Got another little M pattern in there. Continued breaking. So, and then what did it end with? It ended with a W. And then on its way back up. So M patterns and W's are pretty strong. I don't know why a lot of people don't trade those, but I'm trading them. And we have another M pattern that could be forming here, as well as a little bit of a channel breakout fake out setup. So as long as I don't hit my max loss, I'll take this to the short side. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Am I going to survive this? We're going to find out in just a second. Here it goes.
Order submitted.
Okay, I got my target there, but I'm going to hit max loss if this thing backs up. And then we'll just have to come back tomorrow. So I took an $880 loss on that first trade. I knew that that's what the risk was. Okay with it. Again, just trying to get through the combine right now. So if I have to reset it, I reset it. 50 bucks.
Order filled.
Ah, max loss for the day. All right, so booted for the day, and now I'm down $1,000, $1,013. Account balance for $48,367. So I'm $300 away from popping this account and then having to, what do you call it? Reset it. It's a combine, and I don't mind popping it. I know at Topstep they don't like it. They want you to trade the combine like you're going to trade your live account. But I don't know. I see the combine different. XFA is a different story. But the combine I see a little different. So anyway, there we are. So the first day, well, not really first day, second day making a video on it. And max loss. So that's the second max loss I've had in this combine, and almost a third one. Okay, so I'm a bit of a dum-dum today. So this is, oh man. So when a trade sets up, I jump in the trade. I'm not switching my trade in the middle of it, right? If some other little thing, squirrel shows up, I'm not going to chase that squirrel till that trade is finished. So right here we had this W pattern that I said I jumped into, that I was breaking out of. And then I had this line right here in front of this. So I didn't see where that wick was. So I put my stop up here, which was at the pretty much at the break of the M pattern. So I switched my trade to the M pattern because of that. And when I moved this over, then I realized that my stop wasn't supposed to be until a break of that down here. So most likely I would have still been in this trade and we could have had a nice winner today. I think, yeah, if I had not switched my trade, I still would have had just enough in my account to barely survive this on the day. And maybe by like $50. And then could have had a nice $800 winner. This account could be growing good. But because I tried to show you where that first opening candle was with this line, I didn't see the wick. And I didn't put my stop in the right spot. So I ended up getting tagged out for a losing day today. And yep, that's how it goes. All right, see you in the next trade.